Alright, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Jay Galaxy. I'm here to give you part 2 of things I'm going to mix about my Galaxy S6 Edge. I'm going to try to run through it faster so I can actually go to my bed because it's mad late right now. As you can see, it's 10:58, basically 11 o'clock. So let me continue from where I left off. The last thing I told you guys about was my NFC tags. Now, app drawer. Let me show you why I'm going to miss the app drawer. All my apps that I use the most is on the screen, right here, or they're right here, right? Now, I don't have apps all over my screen because it allows me to see my wallpaper. Like, what if I decide to put my son on there, my wife on there, or whatever? I get to see their face. So now, any apps that I don't use all the time or every single day, they stay in the app drawer. And this allows me to have it here and not actually have it all the apps all over my screen blocking my wallpaper. I like to see my wallpaper. With the iPhone, you can't actually do that. There's no app drawer. Every app you download have to go on the screen. And you could make folders, but regardless, it's like how much folders you're gonna make. You know what I'm saying? All the folders are gonna be taken at the screen anyway. So I love the app drawer. That's something I'm definitely gonna miss because I see how it gets annoying with the iPhone right now. Press and hold to go into app settings. Let me show you what I mean. With the iPhone, you have the control center where you can drag from the bottom up and you can get to the Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, all that stuff. But the only thing you can do is toggle it on and off. You can't really do like Android, which is like long press and go into that setting inside the setting. You get what I'm saying? Which to me is very convenient because I'm like, okay, what if you just want to go straight to Wi-Fi? Now for the iPhone, you actually have to go to settings, then go to Wi-Fi and all that stuff. It's like they didn't make it that you can just jump into it just like that. Like if I want to go into Bluetooth, press and hold, go straight into Bluetooth. That's one thing that I love about Android that I'm going to miss. So let's see what else. Let me go back to my list. Settings in each app instead of, okay. Now, for the iPhone, a lot of times when you want to customize something within the app, like say you want to do something in Instagram or something, there's no settings in Instagram, the app itself. You actually have to go to like settings, then look for Instagram in settings, and then mess with stuff in there. Basically, I guess what they're trying to do is make everything that you're trying to do is in settings. Like any little tweak you're trying to do is in settings. But to me, that's annoying because if I'm already in the app and I just want to change something within the app, why do I have to leave the app to go to another app to go into the app to change something for the app? Like that's annoying to me. So that's one thing I'm definitely gonna miss. I'm running through this list quick. When charging, how long it, okay. This could be a good and a bad thing. This phone has fast charging. It dies real fast, but it has fast charging. In the space of an hour, this phone will be from 0 and it'll reach 100. It has fast charging. So now it's good because if you're on a run and you want to just charge up your phone real quick, you could quick charge it, get out the house, and you have a lot of battery life. Now with the iPhone, the battery lasts forever, but then it takes forever to charge. So that's annoying. But I think probably by you having fast charging on your phone, it depletes the battery life faster, like the longevity of it. It won't last as long, and it won't be as good as like the iPhone that takes a long time to charge. So I think that's probably the reason why Apple didn't do it. But for me, it's annoying. I gotta use like the brick from the iPad to try to charge it faster. But moving on. Ability to use Hey Google anywhere in the phone. Okay. Anybody knows, they know OK Google is better than Siri. Okay, Siri is good, but it's not as good as Google. So now what I love is anywhere in the phone I could just say OK Google and it would open up and it would just go straight into it. Right, as you can see, it's doing it now.
Listings for open. Here they are.
Which that is something that I actually really like. I'm gonna miss that. I'm not gonna have that on Android. Even if I know I have the app where you could just go into the app and say that, you can't do it from anywhere in the phone, if you get what I'm trying to say. So moving on. Ability to change my volume anywhere in the phone with one press. Now this is huge to me, very, very big to me, and I realize how annoying it is already on my iPhone. What I love about this phone is you could press the volume button up or down, right? The other thing about it is you could press this and it brings up the volume for all the different type of notifications that you have on your phone. So what if you just want to turn on the media? You can turn on the media. If you want to turn on the notification, you can just turn on the notification. It gives you the ability to do all these things without actually being in an app that has to do with that. Like with the iPhone now, once you press the volume, whatever you're in is whatever it controls. So if you're in a video on YouTube, when you press the volume down, it will control the volume for the media. But what if you're not trying to turn on the volume for the media? What if you want to actually turn on the volume for the ringtone? If you want to do that, you would have to come out of the app, go into settings, and do that separately. That is annoying to me. Or you'd have to come out of the app and press the volume down. That to me is annoying because I love the convenience of being able to press the button and just being able to pick what I want to turn up and down and do it from right there. So if I know I'm going to go into Snapchat and I'm in my bed and I don't want my wife to hear my phone going off loud, I don't want to wake her up. For whatever reason, I don't want it to be loud. Now, before I even go into the video and start playing it, I just go like this. Press that volume button one time, I go like this, and I go to media. Boom, turn it down all the way down or turn it to where I want it. And then boom, I know when I go into Snapchat or YouTube or whatever, when I press play, it won't be super loud and you have to turn it down. Because that's what happens with the iPhone all the time. You go into something that's super loud and you have to try to turn it down. But if you had the ability to actually turn it down before you actually go into the app, without doing the extra crazy steps, that's mad convenient. Now, let's move down. Samsung Pay. Apple Pay is cool. I've been using it for a little. I see that it's very accurate. When you touch it, pays. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just like Android Pay. It's fine. But the thing about it is Samsung Pay is way better than both of them because Samsung Pay allows you to pay anywhere that's not every single where, but majority of the places that you can swipe your card, your debit card, you could use Samsung Pay to pay there because I think it's called MST. It's something inside the phone that allows you to pay anywhere that actually you could swipe your debit card with that magnetic strip. Now, I'm going to miss that feature because now it limits the amount of places I can actually pay for stuff with my actual phone because a lot of places still don't have like the register with the the NFC tag there where you could just go there and just boop and just pay. I mean, certain places have it like Walgreens and I think Macy's got it, stuff like that, but not everywhere. So Samsung Pay I use a lot because I hate using my debit card to swipe because it messes up the strip. And the good thing about using Samsung Pay is when you pay, they don't get your credit card information, they get another information. So if this person that works for this particular store wanted to be an ass or tried to steal your information and use your information to buy stuff, they can't actually do that because they're not getting the actual information that's on your card. They're getting another information that Samsung, I guess, implemented into the app that you use to pay. So that's Samsung Pay. I'm going to miss that. Let's move on to the next thing. Ability to kill all apps with one button. Now, that is one thing anybody that have an iPhone should know. That is super annoying. If you're running 30 apps on this phone, you actually have to kill each one at a time, or you could do the little thing that everybody's doing with this 2 finger to kill 2 apps at a time, or if you could get it, use 3 fingers and try to kill 3 apps at a time. Now, with Android, you don't have to do that. You just press the multitask button. Let me show you how we do this. Press the multitask button. These are all my apps running. I have a lot of apps running. And then boom, close all. All of them will just go away. I realized with the iPhone, they give you the ability to clear all your notifications, but they don't give you the ability to kill all your apps. To me, that's annoying, and I don't like that. Moving on. Next step is hide photos and videos and lock them. Now, this is like super stupid. Super stupid. I don't care if you're an iPhone whore and you love iPhones. Oh my God, this is super stupid. Okay, Apple allows you to lock your notes. Like you can make a note, write something, and you can lock that note, and it's locked with your fingerprint or a passcode or whatever, and nobody can access that note. Now, if you wanted that feature for the pictures and photos, you can't do that. You can't actually lock your pictures, which is super annoying because it's like, what if somebody say, oh, you got the new iPhone 7, I want to see, let me play with your phone. You can have your photos locked that you don't want nobody to see. That means if the person goes in the phone and go in your pictures, or they take a picture and they want to go look at the picture and they decide to scroll left or right, they won't see nothing crazy because you have everything that you have crazy hidden and it's blocked, so nobody can actually go into it, which would be so cool. With the Galaxy, you could do that. It's called, I made a video on it. It's called private mode. You guys should check it out, that video. It's called private mode. You have the ability to hide photos, videos, notes, a whole bunch of stuff. So now with the iPhone, if I want to hide a picture, I have a sexy picture of my wife and I want to hide it from everybody, I gotta go into the picture, save it to notes, then go into notes, lock the note, and lock the picture inside the note. And that's how you do it. With private mode on the Galaxy, all you gotta do is go into your gallery, find the picture, boom, move to private, and that's it. It's gone. It's like it's not even on the phone. Like I go to my folders right now, you can't even see my private folder at all. All you see is other folders, but you do not see my private folder. Now, if I was to drag this down and turn it on and put my fingerprint there, then you would see, oh crap, this guy had mad pictures. I think that's stupid that you can lock notes, but you can't lock pictures. Whatever. This is another thing that I'm gonna miss. Pin window. Okay, pin window is pretty cool because I think Galaxy is the only one to have this, where if you're giving your phone to a kid, which happens a lot with my wife, where she's trying to give our son the phone to play with, like to watch YouTube videos or play a game or whatever. The problem that she's having is once he gets the phone, he press that one button that's on the iPhone, and he comes out the app and he goes into other stuff and mess with things that he's not supposed to mess with. Now, Samsung made this feature called Pin Window, where you press this, press the multitask button, bring up the apps, whatever apps you want to pin, right? So say I want to pin into my gallery. So you go into the gallery, then press the multitask button, you press this pin, and you press start, and now all of a sudden, you're locked into this app. You can't come out of it at all. At all. Which is pretty cool. They're not going to know to read this and press the hold and to know how to get out of it. So all you gotta do is press and hold the back and recent button at the same time, and now it's unlocked. And now you could leave the app, which I think that's a pretty cool feature, and I'm gonna miss that. I know a lot of people don't know about that. The ability to run two apps at the same time. Right now I'm in Gmail. I can press and hold this, and these are all the apps that allows me to run at the same time. Boom. Now I'm running two apps at the same time. I'm gonna miss that feature because it might not be something you use every single day, but there's time when it comes in very, very handy and I use it. So these are the times I'm gonna miss, because when I do want to do that, I can't actually do that. I have to keep jumping from app to app, which is super annoying. Let me close this out. Okay, now we're in the one app again. So now, the ability to make any app my default app. Okay, meaning if, say for whatever reason I don't like Safari, I want to make Google Chrome my browser. If somebody send me a link in iMessage, once I click on the link, I want to be able to make that browser my default browser. So when I click on the link, it automatically goes to that browser, not Safari. You can't do that. If somebody sends you a navigation address to go to their house, when you click on the link, it goes into into Apple's Maps. It doesn't go in Google Maps. Why can't I make Google's Maps my default app or Waze my default app? I'm gonna miss that. That's another feature I love about Android. I'm gonna miss Zedge. Zedge is an app where you download videos. You download like wallpapers, live wallpapers, ringtones, music, stuff like that. I use that app a lot because whatever ringtone I want, I just look for it there, find it, download it. Once I download it, I'm gonna have the ability to put it as a ringtone right there and then. With an iPhone now, if you want a ringtone, you gotta do so much extra steps, and some people gotta do it from the computer, which is super annoying. I don't like that at all. And one more thing I'm gonna miss. I can't really show you right now, but when I'm on the phone, if somebody calls my phone, this is my last one. I just added this to the list. It's not on the list, but I'm adding it because I just thought about it. When I'm on the phone, doesn't matter what app I'm in. Could be playing a game, could be watching a movie, whatever it is. Now, if I'm on the phone and I'm talking to somebody through my earpiece, on speaker, whatever it is, and I decide I want to mute the call, hang up the call, or whatever I want to do, right here in my drive door notification, you see the phone is active, and you see all the toggles that you could do. You see the end button, you see the hold button, and you see the mute button. So you can actually interact with your phone dialer and everything without actually going into the phone app. Now, with this phone, with the iPhone, you have to actually press the button and go into the app just to hang up on the call. So if you're in a game or you're watching a movie or you're reading something while you're speaking to somebody, if you want to hang up on the person or mute them or switch over to the next call, you actually have to go into the app, then hang up. That is super annoying to me because for me, I'm like, okay, if I want to just get out the phone, I just want to be able to drag down, hang up the phone, boom, go back up, and just continue with what I was doing and still be in my app. But those are the list of things that I'm going to miss about Android. There's more. I'm not going to do another video though. Those are just the top stuff I guess I missed. But you already know what it is. Jay Gallus. Rate, subscribe. Peace.